Hi, a very good morning. I'm Lakshminarayana Gunta, PGT in Zoology at AP Model School and Junior College, Karavanja, Jalumuru Mandal, Srikakulam District. And today we are going to discuss the sixth step process of digestion. The first step involved in the process of digestion is ingestion. Next, the propulsion, mechanical digestion, chemical digestion, absorption, and the defecation. Okay, these are the six steps involved in the process of digestion. And now let us discuss each step one by one. The first one, ingestion. What is ingestion? The intake of food into the digestive tract is called as ingestion. Okay, the process of taking food into the digestive tract so that it is digested is called as ingestion. Means we take in food, different types of foods, that is protein rich food, carbohydrate rich food, fat rich food, whatever it may be. Taking in food through this mouth is nothing but ingestion. As we take in food, we chew it and it is thoroughly mixed with saliva and it is formed into a food bolus and thereby we swallow it. And this swallowed food, it is moved inside the digestive tract through a process called as propulsion. This propulsion includes peristalsis. The peristalsis is a wave-like muscular movements seen in the digestive tract or the alimentary canal. Peristalsis is the alternate waves of muscular contractions and relaxations in the primary digestive organs. Here in this picture you can observe clearly. These wave-like movements together called as peristalsis. As a result of these peristaltic movements, the food is moved inside the alimentary canal. How this peristalsis occurs? Is it a voluntary process or is it an involuntary process? It is purely an involuntary process. Once the food it reaches the esophagus, from there onwards the movement of food it becomes involuntary. And let us see how this peristalsis is observed. Okay, suppose this is an esophagus. Okay, this esophagus it consists of outer muscles and inner muscles. Okay, these inner muscles they are circular muscles, whereas the outer muscles they are longitudinal muscles. Here also you can observe. This is esophagus. The walls of the esophagus they contain inner circular muscles. These are inner circular muscles and outer longitudinal muscles. And the peristalsis actually is observed because of the contractions and relaxations of these muscles. Okay, actually behind the foot, the circular muscles they contract. As the circular muscles they are contracted, then what happens? The esophagus it becomes narrower. The esophagus it becomes narrower above the foot. As a result, the pressure is created on the food bolus. And below the foot, the longitudinal muscles they contract and the circular muscles they get relaxed. As a result, the esophagus it widens below the food bolus and contraction of these muscles, that is the circular muscles, outer longitudinal muscles, causes the food bolus to move forward. In simple terms, the circular muscles above the foot they are contracted, the circular muscles below the foot they are relaxed, which makes the food to move forward. These peristaltic movements they are not only observed in this esophagus, they are observed throughout the alimentary canal. This process is called as propulsion. And there in the stomach, we can observe retropulsion. Retropulsion. What is retropulsion? Here, the food, partially digested food is there in the stomach. It tries to move into the next chamber, that is the small intestine. Okay. Actually, the food is forced to enter into the small intestine. But it is a sac-like structure. It is a tube-like structure. That's why some of the food is pushed into the tube and more amount of food is pushed back. This backward movement is called as retropulsion. Okay. Small amounts of chyme is nothing but partially digested food is pushed into the duodenum and forcing most of the food back into the stomach, which is nothing but retropulsion. Okay. And the third step involved in the process of digestion is mechanical digestion or the physical digestion. Okay, this mechanical digestion is very, very essential in the process of digestion. Why it is very essential means, if we take a peanut without chewing, without grinding, with our teeth, what happens? Actually, we observe that peanut on the next day in our stool. Okay, it is because the mechanical digestion or the physical digestion of the food is not observed there. That much of importance is there for this mechanical or physical digestion. Okay, what is mechanical or physical digestion? Physical preparation of the food for digestion is called as mechanical digestion, and this happens inside our mouth by the process of mastication, and inside our stomach by the churning movements. What is mastication? Mastication is the process by which food is crushed and ground by teeth and mixed with saliva to form into a food bolus. Actually, what is food bolus? Food bolus is a slurry mass. Which is thoroughly mixed with saliva, and this saliva, it makes the food into a slippery substance that can be moved inside the alimentary canal easily. Okay, this mechanical digestion, which is also called as the physical digestion, it breaks the food into small pieces so that the enzymes, they act on the food easily. Okay, this mechanical or physical digestion is very much essential in the process of digestion. And the next one is the chemical digestion. Chemical digestion is nothing but action of chemicals on the food. These chemicals, they are nothing but the enzymes. Okay, these enzymes, they break the food chains into smaller chains, and finally into absorbable forms. Okay, that is nothing but chemical digestion. The carbohydrates, fats, proteins are broken down by different digestive enzymes. Carbohydrates, they are, for example, they are digested by amylases, and proteins, they are digested by pepsin, trypsin, etc. Fats, they are digested by lipases. Okay, we will discuss all these things later. Okay, and coming to the next part of the digestion, that is the absorption. Once the food is digested inside our alimentary canal, it has to reach into the blood. Okay, how this happens? The walls of the small intestine, it bears thousands of small finger-like projections, and through these finger-like projections, the food is transferred into the blood. Okay, that process is called as absorption. The transfer of the digested portion of the food into the blood from the digestive canal is called as absorption. It's most essential in the process of digestion. Actually, how the digested food is absorbed through these villi? Actually, these villi, they are supplied with a number of blood capillaries. Here in this picture, you can clearly observe these finger-like structures, they are called as villi, and these villi, they are supplied with a number of blood vessels, arteries and veins. Okay, also they are supplied with lymph vessels. The inner surface of the small intestine, it contains thousands of finger-like projections. These finger-like projections, they increase the surface area, thereby they increase the area of absorption. Thereby the food is absorbed into the blood, or the digested food or the nutrients, they are transferred into the blood easily and quickly. What happens with the undigested food? The undigested food is sent out, and that process is called as defecation. The removal or the elimination of the undigested food, which is also called as the stool or the fecal matter, from the digestive tract to outside via the anus is called as defecation. Defecation is the process of removal of the undigested food. From this undigested food, the large intestine reabsorbs the water and electrolytes, and this undigested food, it becomes a solid mass. This solid mass is sent out through anus. This process is called as defecation. Okay, thank you for watching, and follow me on YouTube simply by typing Lakshmi Narayana Gunta. Thank you.